What's up, everybody? Anushka Sheffy here from dropshipsniper.com, and in this video I have something special for you. We're going to be talking about one of the most common questions that comes up when it comes to Amazon dropshipping, and that is, can you get suspended? How and why would you get suspended, and how to avoid it? So if you stick around to the end of the video, you're going to learn exactly why you would get suspended, how to avoid it. Plus, if you stick around to the end, I have a bonus for you. I'm going to teach you how to get your account back up if you ever were to get suspended, all right? I have 2 accounts on Amazon. Most people don't know that you can do this, so I'm going to teach you how to do that. Stick around to the end. Let's get this. All right, here we are, folks, and we're going to get right into this today. I've opened up a few Facebook groups. First, we're going to talk about suspensions in general. Why would you get suspended? You know what? First of all, you can get suspended for selling on any platform, guys. It's not like, Amazon is the only platform that you can get suspended on, all right? So what I did is I opened up this Facebook group here. I have multiple Facebook groups, and I just want to show you that it's not just Amazon. People come to me and they're like, I'm selling on eBay, and I found out that you can get suspended for selling on Amazon. I hope you know you can get suspended for selling on eBay, right? So I opened up on Honest Dropshippers group, awesome group over here with tons of helpful content, especially if you are an eBay dropshipper. So go over here, type in MC011. If you don't know, MC011 is like the claim that eBay will send you when you get suspended, okay? So if you can just type this into this group right here, you're going to see number of people that have been hit with an MC011. This guy says defeated, okay? I wonder how long it took him to get his account back up. This is frustrating. My account has been restricted, all right? Am I dead? Blah, blah, blah. eBay decided to hit me with the MC011. Okay, so eBay, you can get suspended, all right? So you can dropship on eBay, you can sell on eBay, you can still get suspended. Okay, I'm going to open up the ClickFunnels group here and show you guys that on any platform, if you're playing in somebody else's sandbox, then you can get suspended. We're looking at ClickFunnels. I typed in Facebook suspension, all right? Facebook suspension, awesome. Also a very helpful group here. Facebook suspension, look, okay, just got my Facebook ads account suspended. I swear it's like Russian roulette relying on Facebook to advertise your business, all right? So why would you be using Facebook for advertising if you're doing Shopify dropshipping? This is common traffic. So on any platform, guys, shit has hit the fan. Yesterday, Facebook deleted our ad account. Okay? And of course, as you already know, heading over to my Dropship Sniper Mastermind group. If you're not a part of this group, you should be. It's a free mastermind with tons of six-figure earners on multiple platforms, helping each other push themselves to the next level. Lots of like-minded entrepreneurs helping each other succeed with their businesses. All right, so go join that group. There's a link in the description, and you can join. But if you go here, type in suspended, then you will also see on Amazon, yes, you can in fact get suspended. There's somebody here that was suspended. There's somebody here that got suspended. And people are getting suspended. Okay, so it's very clear. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. If you're not doing things properly, you can get suspended, which should be pretty obvious to everyone. If you're not playing by the rules, why the hell would they let you play in their sandbox? Okay, like if you're stealing like some other kid's like sand bucket, then you're not going to be in that sandbox for too long. Okay, so you need to play by the rules. So what I've done is I pulled up another tab for you here, guys. And what we're talking about specifically today is Amazon suspension. So we know that we can get suspended, but why would you get suspended? So let's open up some things here. Why would you get suspended on Amazon? This is one of the big questions, okay? People understand, yes, I could possibly get suspended, but why would I get suspended? A lot of people don't know this, so I want to quickly cover this. Number one reason for getting suspended selling on Amazon is because you're selling quote-unquote inauthentic products, or also called an infringement claim, because you're infringing on someone's rights, right? Okay, to sell this product. So what this is Amazon is basically saying that you're not eligible to sell this product. Either the competitor or the brand owner went to Amazon and complained and said, we do not want this person selling our brand. Amazon then sent you your infringement notification or whatever, the suspension notification to your email, and you got it and you were like, shit. Okay, so Amazon's probably asking you for some information about, hey, where are you getting your products? Can you please send us proof that you're getting products? Now, you cannot send your receipts if you're shopping from Walmart or Kmart or wherever the hell you're shopping, whatever mart you're shopping from. You cannot just send in receipts. You need to send in invoices from the manufacturer or the wholesaler, okay? So we're going to get to this a little bit later, and that will, this gets into the bonus at the end of the video, so stick around for that. But that's number one reason. By far, most people that get suspended are going to get suspended for this. The second most common reason is going to be messed up metrics. And what the heck does that mean? Well, it means that you're not taking care of your customers, and you're either getting a lot of complaints, a lot of claims, negative feedback, or just in general not doing your job properly. Okay, so there's two factors that go into messed up metrics. It's you're not using a reliable supplier. Okay, when I first started this business, I saw, I would see a supplier on eBay and I wouldn't really care if I would go through them or not, because I'd make like $125 profit on one sale on one product, and I was like, hell yeah. I didn't really care about the headache that was going to come later down the road when the supplier didn't give me the tracking number, or didn't give me the return label, or didn't give me all these things that can arise when you go through a horrible supplier. Okay, so that's the number one reason your metrics would get hit, would be not using reliable suppliers. And on the other side of that, when I was running this business on my own, I was screwing around a little bit. Sometimes I would get late shipments, right? They tell me to ship it by Wednesday, and I wouldn't have the tracking number in Amazon system by Wednesday. And that would then hit my performance metrics, which if you continue to do this over and over, you keep pissing off customers, getting claims, messing with your metrics, then you will inevitably get suspended, right? It's just common sense. If you're not doing your job properly, they don't need you on the platform. There's millions of other sellers, all right? So that's number two. Number three is you sell too much too fast. And this may sound crazy, but Amazon doesn't know you. They don't know who the heck you are. And they're not going to just allow you to hop on their platform and start selling $1 million a month. You need to understand that. So there's something called a sales velocity review. If you, the number I'll give you is about $10,000 in sales in your first 30 days. This will almost for sure trigger a velocity review where Amazon will pause your sales and ask you for some information about your store and all that. Okay, we want to avoid all of these potential suspensions. So how can we avoid suspensions on Amazon? We understand the three top reasons why you may get suspended, but how can you avoid each of these issues? All right, so issue number one is inauthentic products, or in the infringement claim. All right, so there are multiple methods to avoid listing products that would be infringing on people's brand rights. Okay, and so the first thing I'll tell you to do is always check before listing a product. Okay, if you're going to go list a product, you found a product, let's say it's on eBay or wherever, it doesn't really matter, and you're making $20 profit before you list that item on your store. Okay, you always want to double check that it's the correct product, because that will lead to claims if you're sending incorrect products. But the most important check is that you want to make sure it is not infringing, or that it's against, it's an inauthentic product. So you can find lists online. You can go and type in Amazon restricted products into Google, and that will pop up with a list. Now keep in mind, this is not a comprehensive list. It may not be updated recently, so new brands may have been added to that. So it's in no way comprehensive. There are other lists that you can tap into, so that before you list a product, you can check the list and say, hey, should I list this thing or not? Have other people had issues? One list that you can get your hands on is through the Web Scraper app tool. That's an inventory management software. If you don't know about that, definitely join our Dropship Sniper Mastermind group, where there's tons of information about Web Scraper app. I have a video on my channel, but when you join Web Scraper app, you're going to get access to their IP database, so their infringement database of all the products and brands that have given other sellers issues, so that you can quickly check that before you list products and say, hey, I don't want to list this. Other people have had problems with it, right? If it's like Milwaukee brand or Star Wars or Lego, you can go there, type it in, say, hey, have other people have issues? Yes, they have. I won't list it. And that's one additional check you can do. Now, I have a list of other checks that you can do to avoid this inauthentic product claim, and it's inside of our Dropship Sniper Mastermind group right here, guys. I pulled it up. I wanted to make it quick and easy for you guys. I know you're busy. So yeah, that said, guys, if you have a second, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Always trying to pour out some awesome content for you guys. Go ahead and like the video if you have a second as well. It really does help with the Amazon algorithm, YouTube algorithm, excuse me. Amazon, always talking Amazon, right? So here we go, guys. I pulled this up, and what we can see here is there's this post here, and like I said, there's just golden nuggets throughout this whole group, right? So if you're not in here, join Dropship Sniper Mastermind. Now, check it out. Dominic right here posted something about infringement claims. So this guy is asking, hey, how can you avoid infringement? And he talks about it here. What's up, man? Before I was automated, I was super cautious about the listings I put up, because I myself had been suspended 3 times. 3 times he had been suspended due to infringement, okay? So he has a step-by-step, process that he goes through before he lists a product. Okay, so here is what you should be doing, and I highly recommend this as well. This is a great list to go through. If the name of the item has a brand name at the beginning, you have a greater chance of being reported. Make sure it's not a big brand name like Star Wars, Lego, like those big brands that we talked about, Milwaukee, just a massive brand that if you know it or your brother knows it or your cousin knows it, then it's probably a brand that we should avoid, all right? If it's not a big brand name, make sure there are more than 1 to 3 sellers. And I pulled up an example on this one specifically because this is an important one, I believe. And I'll show you why. All right, so let's go ahead and say we're doing product research. We come across this product and we see here that it's Omega Paw. Okay, Omega Paw is the brand, right? Omega Paw is also in the title here. So if we were going to list this product, we would not want to see the only seller on this listing being Omega Paw, all right? Because chances are, if we come to this listing and we see, hey, there's not 15 sellers like there are here, there's only one seller, and that seller is Omega Paw, the chances of him owning and being on top of that listing, making sure that no other sellers are selling his brand is very, very high, okay? So if you go and you're the only seller on his listing, chances of you getting a claim or a problem is extremely high. So if you come to your product, you see that the brand name is in the title, the brand name is in the seller name, and the only seller listing that item is the brand name, don't ever list that product. It's probably an FBA product. They are probably watching it like a hawk, and they don't want you selling it, and it will get you in trouble. All right? So avoid those. If there are more than 1 to 3 sellers, then you're normally okay, but to be safe, make sure there aren't any other sellers with the same name of the brand at the beginning of the title. Okay, so we saw that if there is only one seller but the brand name doesn't match the store, then click on the store, look at their items, and see if they have that brand name in their inventory for other items, okay? And all of these are just brilliant, brilliant. I would even raise this one up. If there are more than 1 to 3 sellers, then you're normally okay. I would even say, 2 to 3 sellers, or even more, 2 to 4 sellers or more, right? The more the better. That means there's less chance of you having issues with listing that product, okay? So there are a couple checks that you can do before you list a product so that you can avoid these issues, all right? Of course, do your list checks. Go ahead and do the checks that Dominic recommends. You can rewind the video and check those out. And then finally, how can we avoid the messed up metrics issues, all right? So we already talked about this a little bit. Your suppliers aren't doing their job, and if they are, they're not doing it properly. So try to link up with suppliers that have fast shipping times, that are reputable, and they do what they say, so that when they say they'll get you a tracking number on X day, that you get that tracking number on that day, or that if you open up a return on Monday, that it comes and is dealt with by like Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. If it goes until Thursday or Friday, I can guarantee you that your customers are at least going to bug you and say, hey, what's going on? Or they're going to open up a claim, which is the last thing we want. So make sure you go ahead and deal with the most reputable suppliers possible, and that you're doing your job, right? Take care of your customers, be responsive in a timely fashion, and this will really, really go a long way. Treat people how you want to be treated, all that good stuff, right? And then finally, sales. Take it slow, Turbo. You don't need to make $1 million in sales right out of the gate. And if you do, I can guarantee you that Amazon is going to, a little red alert, little red trigger is going to go off. You're going to get an email, and you're not going to like the email and what it says inside of it. So don't go crazy. As I know, it's exciting. You're making sales. You make them fast. You can list a product today, and an hour later you make a sale. It's freaking amazing. I know. There's not many businesses like that. I freaking know. But take it slow, take your time so that you can build out a nice solid business that will work for you for years to come, like mine, right? All right, and now we're gonna get to the bonus. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe, like the video down below, and be sure to comment. If you have any questions, I'd love to respond to you guys down in the comments, and it helps a lot of people when you ask your one question. So be sure to do that right now. Now let's get right into the bonus, guys. What the heck is this bonus? Now, if you're doing this, everything right, okay, and you're doing your checks before you list, you're doing Dominic's checks that you saw in the Facebook Mastermind group, all that stuff, you're being responsive to customers, you're going through reputable suppliers, and bam, you wake up one morning, you have this suspension notification, all right? Guys, it's not the end of the world, okay? Some people think that you can't get your account back or that you can never sell on Amazon again. That is by far not the truth, okay? I have 2 accounts on Amazon. My first account has been up for years. Second account is, like 6 months old, 7 months old, and it has no connection to the first account, okay? So, you don't have to trip off this. You don't have to worry. You can overcome this obstacle. First of all, you can get unsuspended, right? So you can offer them the information that they want. And this is the bonus. I have a video that will teach you just how to do this. So I'll leave the link for that video in the description. Also, at the end of the video, you can just click the link. It'll take you right there. So this will walk you through the process to get your account back or open up a second account on Amazon if you were to get suspended. So just a quick recap, guys. Suspensions happen on all platforms, okay? We understand why they would happen on Amazon and how to avoid them, okay? If they ever were to happen, you can watch the video down below that will guide you on creating a second account. Heck, you can even create a second account right now. You don't have to wait, for issues or until you're making $100,000 on your first store, like I did, to open up your second store, okay? So go ahead and watch that video. If you appreciate this content, show me some love below. I really appreciate it. And that's pretty much it, guys. I thank you very much for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day.